Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time watching me, welcome. This video is a little bit of a bittersweet video. It is my final haul from Candles from the Keeping Room. As most of you know, if you're watching this video, Carol is retiring. She had her last sale, I believe, was it a week ago? I don't even remember when it was. I think it was last week. Man, time is just flying for me. She had her last opening, and she's done. Those of you who did not get a chance to make an order for whatever reason on the Saturday where she was open, after Thanksgiving, she is going to be doing email orders. She is going to post more about that in her Facebook group in the coming days, or maybe even after Thanksgiving. And then she said after everybody has a chance to make their order, her and Donna, excuse me, will go through the inventory and update the website, and then anybody can go in and make another order if they do choose to, if there's anything left. So with that being said, I'm not sure if I will try to make another order from Carol. I am really happy with everything that I have been able to purchase from her in the year that I've been purchasing from her. And, you know, she was supposed to retire last year, and she chose not to. She chose to move it out one more year. So when I became a member of her group sometime last year, I don't quite remember when, I said, you know, she's going to be retiring. I don't want to fall in love with her product and then only be able to order a handful of items, and you know, it wouldn't even, I didn't want to do that to myself. But then I really saw the kindness and the friendships that the members of Carol's Facebook group, Candles from the Keeping Room, have, and just Carol herself and Donna, and how amazing, strong, beautiful, wonderful women they are. I have talked to Carol privately a number of times. My very first order with her, she actually, there was a mistake on her side, and they put my label on someone else's box and that person's label on mine. And that lady happened to get her order first. Mine was still en route. So Carol messaged me. I am 2 hours behind her. She's in Pennsylvania, about an hour outside of Scranton, and I'm in Utah. And she messaged me and she explained, and you know, she said if you know, if you get your order, because UPS at the time, I was supposed to be delivered the next day, kind of a thing. She wasn't sure if she could have them stop it, but she was able to stop it. So my order, the other lady shipped my order back to her, and then the order that I was getting went back to Carol, so she made it right on her end. And just her reaching out and her, you know, being humble and honest with it and explaining that, I thought, you know, really, this lady's a wonderful, kind lady, because I know that there are some other vendors out there whose customer service and kindness can use a few little tweaks. And I just want to say a huge thank you. I mean, we are in the month of being grateful. We are in the midst of Thanksgiving, and I really want to say, even though I know Carol doesn't watch her videos right now because she has been so busy in her wax career, I do want to say a big thank you. And I know I speak for many of us, in fact, probably all of you watching, if you've purchased from Carol, a huge thank you from the bottom of our hearts for, you know, being dedicated to your craft and being the wax queen and just creating a lot of these wonderful goodies for us. So with that being said, here's my haul. Carol is Carol Wollstonecroft from outside the Scranton area. She is going to be retiring. She has plans to, in January, sell the rest of her molds and oils and such, what she doesn't use, and turn her little candle wax creation room into a craft room. You know, she isn't going anywhere in terms of friendships and such. But as you know, if you do watch or you are a fan of Carol's wax, everything down to the color coordination of the wax and the handcraft ribbons on the top of the bags, everything is just attention to detail and just so stinking cute. Everything is just adorable. I mean, I think it's adorable, and I'm sure most of you do too. But, you know, this country feel, I love it. I mean, this is me. I love this. So I made the largest order that I have made with Carol this past time. I figured, you know, I didn't cut my list down at all. She deserves it, and I was able to get everything except one thing on my list. I've tried several times for sugar cookie latte. I really have. So I reached out to Carol and I asked her, you know, is this a single oil or is this a blend of yours? Because I want to try to get it in another vendor if it's a single oil. And she messaged me back and she said, that's my blend, but if I have a sample here, I'll send it in your box or something like that. So we will see what's happening. I will say that for garbage day, I did unwrap most of these because I wanted to just get it moving out in the garbage this past week. I did get this order. I want to say I got this on Monday. I got this on Monday. So I've had this several days. I just haven't had an opportunity to film. Each order comes graciously with this giant jumbo craft bag filled with samples. This is her logo, her insignia, the hand-drawn pumpkin, which I've seen many of you in the Facebook group say, you know, this is the last pumpkin we're going to get. But it's bittersweet, but it's also well-deserved for Carol to be moving on into her retirement years. So I have only unwrapped these out of the tissue paper. I have some in the bottom just for showing those of you who might be new or haven't ordered yet or whatever, how it comes wrapped. Nothing special, but I just thought for completeness sake. I haven't opened up any of these bags, but I am going to open up all of these on camera and sniff them for you so we can savor one last haul from Candles from the Keeping Room. And same goes for the samples. I have not looked in here at all yet, but I will say that Carol does not just give you any old sample. She looks at the history of what you buy and the order that you purchased, and she hand picks every one of these, her and Donna, and they give you samples that they know you're going to like. They're not going to give you grass and mint if you buy all zucchini bread and fruit. You know what I mean? She's gonna match it to your tastes. And that's another attention to detail and class that goes so far with me. So we'll do the samples last. If you watch me, you know I do my samples last. Okay, no particular order. Each of these bags is double wrapped to keep all the goodness in. And she color coordinates everything for the most part. This is coffee latte zucchini. Some of these are repurchases of mine, and some of these I haven't had before. But a lot of these I had to grab more of, especially some of the biscuit blends. I love her biscuit oil. The biscuits are, that oil, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's just so good to my nose. I remember the last haul I did, I thought, I should undo these ribbons off camera because it takes a little while, but I just thought, you know, that'll give us an opportunity to talk. Well, me an opportunity to talk and you an opportunity to listen. So, okay. Oh, does this smell good? Each little bag, there's these little bite-sized pieces, cakes or whatnot. Some of the larger sizes, like this in the front, I will cut that in half. But this I would put in my tea light warmer. I do find that in my home, unless it's a super duper strong scent like this one, this is coffee latte zucchini. This is creamy coffee. It's so good. It's got a little bit of butteriness to it. It's not stinky or spicy, skunky coffee or bitter at all. It is creamy, wonderful latte with a little bit of that rich zucchini bread. I would put this whole shape in my tea light warmer. And what I was saying is in my home, I feel that this wax is a hard texture. It does well and better for me in my home if it's in a tea light warmer. And I know there are some of you out there who don't use tea lights for various reasons, and that's fine. I just know that sometimes harder wax, in my experience, needs heat. So if you're struggling, like I have tried to put Carol's wax in my Scentsy Accord, and it doesn't do as well as it does in my hot plate warmer or my tea light warmer. And that's just me in my home. It might be different in yours, and if it works for you, that's wonderful. Just giving you my experience of this type of wax. So this next one, this is a repurchase for me. This is Strawberry Pie. I don't really have to undo this one because I know what this one smells like. These are under her category Strawberries. And you can see each of these are real life-size strawberries. She has a strawberry mold, and you get 6 or 7 real jumbo juicy life-size strawberries in here. And this smells like strawberry pie. In Western Pennsylvania, where I'm from, there's a chain of restaurants called Eaton Park. And my aunt, who passed away this past summer, would call it Eaton Barf because she did not like that restaurant. But they are known for their strawberry pie in the summertime. I think June is the pie of the month or something like that. This smells just like those corn syrup covered syrupy strawberry pie sugary goodness that's in that pie crust with whipped cream over top of it. That's exactly what this smells like. This is and I don't remember if I have coffee latte zucchini in my collection. I probably do, because why not? These are right up my alley in terms of these blends that I love. But strawberry pie, it's in her category strawberries, like I was saying. A lot of these other ones, the categories are bakery, and then drinks and things, and mint, and then fruit. And I think she has a fall category where all her pumpkin stuff and all of her apple things and stuff can be found. The ribbon came off of this bag here. That's why I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. Sometimes doesn't always work the best, but we're going to make it happen today, guys. So there we go. Sometimes you have to wrap it around itself. So that's strawberry pie. And I think a lot of us, if we're strawberry lovers, have had strawberry pie at some point. The next strawberry I got here is another one I've repurchased. This is strawberry jam. So this is that yummy, gooey, ooey, sticky, sweet strawberry jam. And I know that there are some of us out there that don't really care for strawberry jam. It's either too artificial or it's too sweet. I love strawberry jam. You know, it's one of my favorite strawberry oils. I think it blends beautifully with anything. And I really like how this is a little bit of a richer, deeper red. I know it's harder to see on camera, but compared to this other bag here, this is more of a true red, like a fire engine red, and this is more of a brick red or a deeper red. And I love that variety, because this could be a riper strawberry than those ones are. You know, if you're just thinking of it like that, you know, being silly. Next one here, this is a new one to me. This is lemon pound cake. And I could not let Carol close without me trying some of her lemon. And that is because last time I believe she sent me in a sample of lemon something, and I absolutely just loved it. And I thought, lemon pound cake, you know, this is good. This smells, I believe this is a single oil. This smells just like any lemon pound cake you have out there, but this is just a beautiful balance of that sugary, yummy, sweet lemon. This reminds me of a couple of other vendors' sugared lemon scents, but this is so good. It's rich. I could just eat this. It's so good, but it would hurt me. So this is so good. I'm so glad I was able to snag a bag of this. And down in here, you have a cute little lemon, because she does try to use her molds appropriate for what scent she's making, which I love that. I mean, they're just so stinking cute. I love that. And, you know, I think that's how a lot of us, I mean, I know there are some of you, and definitely some customers of hers that she's had for over 20 years. And, you know, it's bittersweet for a lot of those people. But I am so happy I was able to get lemon pound cake. And with Candles from the Keeping Room, you have to make your list, get in when it opens, and then be prepared to not be able to add something to your cart. I mean, it's going to happen. Mine was sugar cookie latte, even though I went there first. It jumped out of my cart. This next one here is peanut butter and jelly zucchini bread. This one is new to me. This beautiful craft ribbon has these tan and cream and black. It looks like a little bit of black. Yes, black is my favorite color. I don't have black on today. I did earlier today, but not right now. So this one here, let's see. The shapes down in here are little waffles, and she uses this in a lot of her bakery blends too. This is so good. This smells like an authentic peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I'm not kidding. Not all peanut butter oils are created equal, and not all jelly oils are created equal. And certainly they don't smell as authentic as this. And I'm not just saying that because I'm hyping up Candles from the Keeping Room. This is really authentic. It is good. If you watch me, you know I love zucchini bread, and I had to go to town with some of these zucchini bread blends that Carol offered this past time. Okay. This is a long video, so sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab some wine, grab some food. Sugar cookie dough. Sugar cookie dough. Another bright, beautiful yellow color here. Nice and fresh and crisp. The weather here in Utah, we actually have had an unseasonably warm November, believe it or not. But the weather is, there's going to be some rain that's moving in and some weather move in. We haven't had snow yet. This time last year, we've had a few snowstorms. No snow yet. So this one here, this one, shapes in here are cute little hearts. You can see there. Cute little hearts. This just smells like sugar cookies. This is a simple one. I got this to blend with a couple of other things. I mean, sugar cookie is good on its own, but I think it shines better when it's blended with something. That's just my opinion. So I got this for that. I'll put my ribbon on. Tie a yellow ribbon around an old oak tree. Isn't that the old song? Yellow ribbon. So, okay, next one here. Pumpkin pecan waffle latte. This is fantastic. I have this in my collection. I know I do. I'm not going to open this one up here, but I just have to showcase in here the cute little pumpkins. Look at those little pumpkins. We have the larger pumpkin here, then we have a baby pumpkin up here, but then we have Mr. Jack-o'-lantern in the front. Where's the front of his face? There it is, like that. Look at that big thing. These are so stinking cute. Anything that has pumpkin in it, Carol seems to put a big pumpkin in, and these little baby pumpkins. This is pumpkin pecan waffles and coffee. It's the same latte, I'm pretty sure, that's in the zucchini bread latte, which is, or excuse me, coffee latte zucchini. This smells fantastic. It's so good. Okay, next one here. Ooh, this is Nanny's Country Pound Cake. This was one that I was not able to grab last time. And I actually think I requested this blend to be poured. And I'll tell you something. I went to Sugar Cookie Latte first. And I couldn't put it in my cart. But then second, I went to Nanny's Country Pound Cake because I wanted this one bad. And thank you, universe. I got it. So another thing with Carol is she puts a limit of 1 cent, one bag per blend per person, which I like because then someone can't go in and buy all 25 bags of one blend. I really, really like that. She wants to be fair to everybody. So Nanny's Country Pound Cake. Let's see. Let's see what this smells like here. This smells like buttery Sara Lee pound cake. You know, the pound cake in the freezer at the grocery store? That's what this smells like. It's rich, it's buttery. This smells like even the little, I know it's not the same, but little angel food cakes that you can put your strawberries over in the summertime. Those little sponge cakes. That's what this reminds me of. That's going to be good warmed up. That would go good with coffee. That would go good with any fruit. This is a very versatile blender because it doesn't have, it's got just cake and buttery to it. It's not completely, you know, it's not a lemon, it's not a blueberry, it's not something that's fruity, it's just neutral, and I really like that. This next one here is homemade biscuits and sugar cookies. Okay, the biscuit oil. I love the biscuit oil. I haven't had this one before, and I thought, you know, I'm going to go for the sugar cookies because even though I don't always have time to post in the various groups I'm in on Facebook, you know, when I'm melting that day, because the last few weeks I've been very busy at work during the day, and I just really sometimes don't even have time to change my wax. So, I read a lot, and you guys love Carol sugar cookies oil. So I thought I've got to try this one and see if I can get it. So this one here is in the shape of a donut. Damn, is that good. That is so good. That biscuit oil. I love this biscuit oil. Whatever this is, if that's her own creation, brava, standing ovation, Miss Carol. This is fantastic. That sugar cookie oil is in here too. But that biscuit, it smells like a fresh buttermilk biscuit to me. It really does. It's not like any other oil I have had in any other vendor. And I wonder, maybe I'll ask Carol if that's one of her own, if that's her own oil. Is that her own creation, or is it a single oil that I can try to find in one of the oil vendors and see what I can do. Okay, next one here. Homemade pumpkin pecan biscuits. I'll open this one up here. I'm pretty sure I purchased this one before, but I'll open this one up here. Maybe I've got a couple more ones that have a big pumpkin. I'll just open those ones up because this one's tied on pretty tight here. This is pumpkin pecan biscuits. The other one that had the pumpkin was the pumpkin pecan waffle latte. So this is the same concept. It's that nice juicy, well, I shouldn't say juicy to describe a biscuit, but you know, buttery, creamy, luscious, fluffy, that's the word I was thinking of, fluffy biscuit with that pumpkin pecan waffles. And I know there are some of you out there that don't really like pumpkin pecan waffles, but I love it. It's comforting to me. It's been in my life for many, many, many years. And there was a time where I thought it was a little bit too sweet. Like, I bought a candle one year from Bath & Body Works. Not any time recently, because, you know, I'm divorcing them. I've decided. It was too sickeningly sweet for me. I had a candle and I had it on my nightstand, and I thought, what the hell is it's making me nauseous. What is it? And I realized it was a pumpkin pecan waffles candle that year, and it hasn't made me nauseous ever since. But that year, that candle was just too sweet. So I do get how some of you might not be in love with pumpkin pecan waffles, but those of us that are, it's such a great oil, isn't it? This is gonna be a yummy one. I think I have a bag of that in my collection. I don't remember. Next one here, this is pumpkin peppercorn. Now, I do have this one, and I thought this is such a unique oil, or a blend, I should say. I don't know if this is a single oil or what, but I call them off the beaten path blends. The tobaccos, the patchoulis, the peppercorn, all of those ones that aren't bakery or fruity, like main, the heavy hitters are and most popular. But this one here is very unique. Unique in that pumpkin and peppercorn together, that is something I wouldn't have even thought of to put together. This one here, this reminds me of a craft store. You know how sometimes you can walk into Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Joann's or whatever else craft stores that you might go to, and they have the artificial flowers and all of those craft store scents together. This smells like a fall craft store where you have all of those rich, heavy, this oil's going, this oil, this potpourri, everything's just blending together. That's what this smells like. It doesn't quite smell like pumpkin. It doesn't quite smell like peppercorn. It's got a craft store vibe to it. And I think that's what makes it so comforting to me, is because this reminds me of potpourri and things I smelled in my childhood that my mom had in my home growing up. My mom always had, you know, in fact, for Christmas time, she would always put on the stove the oranges and the cranberries in a pot with the cinnamon sticks and boil it in water and scent your home that way. I've told you, you know, if you watch me, I grew up with fragrance in my home. I grew up with incense. I grew up with all of these scents, and that reminds me of a craft store, and it reminds me of just something that's comforting. So I love that pumpkin peppercorn, and I like a lot of those scents in my life just because of the memories they invoke. Okay, this next one I definitely have. This is strawberry marshmallow zucchini bread. Now this basically smells like strawberry zucchini bread. I purchased the strawberry zucchini bread and the strawberry marshmallow last time, and they smell pretty much identical. This might be a little bit more creamy because of the strawberry, but not much at all. I mean, the marshmallow, but not much at all. This is fantastic. It's yummy. It's strawberry zucchini bread. If you like that, you would love this. I love the colors here, those layered cake bites that these are. I love those, and I love the pink bow. Pink's my color. Pink is my color. Okay. All right. This next one. This has a story to it. This was a sample that Carol sent me last time. And this is peanut butter oatmeal raisin cookies. And I've talked about raisin cookies on my channel before, and how my grandmother used to make them and my mom used to eat them as a child growing up. My mom is 80. So a long time ago. There's a grocery store out here that makes raisin-filled cookies, just like my mom had, and I buy them for her whenever. I don't go in that grocery store a lot because it's not on my way, but if I have time, I'll go there and grab her some cookies from their bakery there. The bakery has won best bakery in the state a few times here, so they have fantastic donuts too. I mean, come on. So this here, I got this as a sample, and oh, when I tell you that not all peanut butter oils are created equal, I mean it. If you don't listen to anything else I say or take any suggestions that I make, please just know not all peanut butter oils are created the same. When you smell a really good peanut butter oil, you get it. It hits you. It's like, oh, that's it. So this here is a really damn good peanut butter cookie. I mean, this is the Skippy 3-ingredient peanut butter cookie right here, where it's just that creamy, salty, nutty lusciousness that is just so warm, or even peanut butter ice cream that, or even better, warm up a little bit of peanut butter and drizzle over vanilla ice cream or peanut butter and chocolate. That really good, creamy, luscious, nutty peanut butter. That's what this is to me. I don't get the raisin in here, but that peanut butter cookie, I could just sit and sniff this and I would be okay with it. I don't even have to melt it. I can just sniff it. This, I fell in love with the sample. And this was up on my list too of I've got to get that in my cart again. And I'm so happy that I was able to get this, because this is a really good peanut butter oil. And there are some vendors out there that there is one that has a really good peanut butter oil, and she's closing next month. There is a vendor that I really, really, really love, but I hate her peanut butter oil. I just do. And that's, peanut butter is just, it's like raspberry. It's very hard to get it to be, I'm trying to multitask here. It's really hard to get it to be realistic sometimes, you know, when you're playing around with chemicals and stuff to try to make it smell like it's a real thing. So, next in here, sugar milk zucchini. This was a boo-boo purchase. I meant to get sugar cookie zucchini, but I hit sugar milk zucchini first, and I didn't realize it until I got my order. And I'm like, sugar milk zucchini, did I order that? And I looked at my email, and yes, I did. So we're gonna see what this one's like. It's zucchini, so I'm sure I'll like it here. So, oh, come on. This video is long enough because how I talk, and I'm doing a little bit slower pace today. But these ribbons, I'm already at 30 minutes, so I guess it's not that bad. Okay, this one here. Sugar milk. These little ice cubes in here, these are cute. Sugar milk can sometimes be sour to some people. I am like that with some cheesecake. I don't have a lot of cheesecake blends in my life because it just sometimes, after it's warmed up, it takes on a sour note to me. This does not smell like that. This smells like the creaminess and a little bit of spicy of the zucchini bread, but it's mixed with a little bit of sugary milk. So this is, I don't want to quite say it's milk with leftover cereal milk. I don't want to say it's that because I've seen it described like that before. I don't quite know how to describe sugar milk. It's one of those difficult ones to put into words, but it gives something that's a little sweet to a blend. And in this case, it just accents this zucchini bread to sweeten it up a little bit more than it already is. I mean, I love zucchini bread. If you watch me, you know that. We can bond over zucchini bread. I adore it. This sugar milk is just, it gives a little sticky sweetness to it. Next is Market Front. This was under the drink category. This is coffee. This is new to me. I had to get this. I wanted to get this last time, but I forgot about it, and I checked out, and I didn't go back in. But this time, I secured it. So, this one here, let's see. Some of these ribbons, the ends are a little raggedy. Okay, in a lot of Carol's coffee blends, you get this fantastic cookie looking thing that has these, I don't know if they're supposed to be little baby coffee beans. In fact, they probably are. What the hell else would they be, Ashley? These are little coffee beans. Coffee beans. This Market Front, I don't quite remember exactly what is in this, but it's a creamy coffee, and you can look at that coffee bean right there. This is a creamy coffee. This reminds me of Coffee House. A lot of vendors have Coffee House, and Coffee House to me has a little bit of a sweet chocolate undertone to it because chocolate and coffee accent each other so well. Even in cooking, and I mean, even in baking, like I always put espresso powder in my chocolate cake and in my chocolate that I'm making. It just accents it. It just brightens and pulls up a little bit more of that flavor of the chocolate. In this, coffee and chocolate go well together, and that's what's in this. I like that. I will blend it with something because it can be a little bit too chocolate for me sometimes. That's why a lot of my blends, if you notice, I don't go for a lot of Coffee House because it's got a little bit too much chocolate in it for me. This is Cinnamon Pumpkin Coffee Cake. This is a new one to me too. This was one I added to my list. I think I can open this up. This ribbon's tied tight. This was one of the last ones I added to my list because I was looking around in the pumpkin category, and I wanted to try something that I haven't tried before, and this one was the winner. This one, of course, let's see. This is heavy cinnamon. And not spicy cinnamon, but this is heavy cinnamon. Of course, it's cinnamon pumpkin coffee cake. So it smells like a traditional coffee cake would. It's got a little bit of crumble to it, but it is heavy cinnamon. A little bit of sugar there. A little bit of creamy pumpkin. I like this. This is such a fall scent. That is a fall scent. I might even keep this for another time of year. I'm going to have the hard decision now of when do I melt Carol's wax? Because I know I can't get it again. But I also know that hers has a long shelf life too. So that's comforting. Next, this is Tiffany's Strawberry Cupcakes. Now, I also know that cupcakes at Tiffany's and a lot of Tiffany's blends with Carol are super popular. I didn't buy any the last 2 times I purchased from Carol, but this time I went for it because I thought, you know, I've got to try some Tiffany's because I don't like cupcakes at Tiffany's alone. I said that 500 times. I'm trying not to repeat myself with some things, but let's pull out this beautiful rich strawberry that's in here. That is good. That is strawberry cupcakes. This smells like is it sugared strawberry cookies? That oil, it smells like that, but it's got a little bit more cake to it and a little bit more creamy strawberry to it. This is so good. Not getting too much cupcakes at Tiffany's. It's just there for, something flew on my lip. It's just there for creaminess and cakiness. This is nice. I really like that. I'm glad I gave Tiffany's a chance. I have another Tiffany's in here, I think, too. I think Wildberry. I love Wildberry. I got a lot of Wildberry this time, too. They're just down in the bottom of my box. Let's see. Okay. All right. Speaking of Wildberry. Tiffany's Wildberry Cupcakes. Okay, this here, I have to open this up and smell this because, yes, they're in here. Last time, I got some Wildberry blends. And, I don't remember when the last opening was from Carol's. I want to say it was in the summer. Maybe spring. I don't remember. Oh, is that good? Look at these raspberries. I mean, come on. These are so stinking cute. I love this. I love Wildberry mousse. Wildberry mousse. Look at these little cupcakes too. These cute little cupcakes. Cupcakes at Tiffany's, cupcakes. I mean, so good. When I started my vendor wax journey, January will be 3 years, believe it or not. 3 years. And actually, 2 days ago, my channel turned 2 years old. I forgot all about it because I was so damn busy. I forgot to even say that. So, 3 years. And the first 2 years of my wax journey, I didn't buy one Wildberry mousse blend because I didn't think I would like it. And now I can't get enough. I love it. I love Wildberry mousse. There's just something creamy and strong to it. I love it. Homemade lemon-filled biscuits. Now, this one here, I have another bag of this, I believe, but I have to open this again because it is so good. It is so good. This lemon. Oh, these cute little lemons here. Little deep, richer color like a Meyer lemon here. You have that biscuit oil, that biscuit blend, but then this is a rich, heavy, deep. This is almost, I don't want to say, the other lemon was like a sugared lemon. This one is like a lemon curd to me, where it's not bakery, but it plays like a bakery because the way you can blend it. This blended with that biscuit is so creamy and luscious. It's like it's like lemon curd. If you ever had lemon curd cookies or lemon thumbprint cookies where you have to put the curd down in the middle, it reminds me of that. Indian sweetbread. I think I've had this before. I think I have. Maybe my very first order I made. I don't quite remember what the notes are of this, but I grabbed another bag because I remember liking it. I just don't remember exactly what it smells like. And I have to showcase this too. These little cute pieces of bread. I mean, come on. It's a piece of baby toast. This smells like, I don't quite know what. But it's good. It's like a cousin of zucchini bread, but not super like that. I don't know what's in here. I'm going to have to look because it's driving me nuts what that is I'm smelling. But it's good. It's good. It's good. Yes. Starting to see the bottom of the box here, but not quite done yet, guys. I'm only at 39 minutes. Keep it rolling, Ash. Keep it rolling. Harvest Chestnut Cake. I think I've had this one before, but I can't remember. I've had her Harvest Zucchini, which is so good. Harvest Zucchini is so good. This next one here, let's see the shapes down in here. Oh my goodness, is this an acorn? Holy Toledo, it's an acorn. I mean, oh my goodness. This smells so good. This is, it has that chestnut vibe to it, but almost has a little bit of a maple syrup vibe. And vanilla cream, like a whipped vanilla cream, but not like Cool Whip or just Ready Whip out of the can. Good, richly vanilla flavored cream is what this smells like. I don't know what the harvest part of the chestnut cake is, but this reminds me of something that's mapley. That's good. The other things in here are the little cookies. The little cookies in here. So good. Oh, so good. Okay. Almond pastries. Almond pastries. This one I had to get because I am in love with almond. Almond, amaretto, all these things have been in my wheelhouse for years and years and years and years. I love almond. This one here. Come on, Mr. Ribbon. You know you want to. There you go. These little... Oh my gosh. These little cookies here. This is almond. True almond. It's not quite amaretto. Amaretto is almond liqueur. Heavy, heavy, heavy. But this is diluted down amaretto. Just to give you a relative of what this would smell like. It's got bakery to it. This is almond bakery. I'm in love with this scent. That is so good. These little cookies here. Little spiral cookies. So good. Have some donuts down in here. I love that one. I love anything almond. Whoop. Let's try this again here. I'm getting faster at tying these ribbons, guys. I think I ordered 28 bags this time. Okay. Popeye's olive oil. This was a wild card for me because I thought, what in the hell is Popeye's olive oil? Gotta try it. Of course, olive oil being Popeye's girlfriend. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. The next line I think he says is, I don't think it's right. I live in a garbage can. I don't think that's right, but it might be. I eat my spinach right down to the finish. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot toot. You remember that? I ate Popeye. They don't make it anymore. But do you remember Popeye's spinach in the can? I loved it because I thought that Popeye, he ate his spinach. And how clever were they to put the damn cartoon on spinach can to get their kids to eat their spinach. I love spinach. Raw spinach is my favorite. I don't care for cooked spinach unless it's creamed spinach from Ruth's Chris. Then I can eat a whole casserole full of it. It's so good. If you haven't had creamed spinach from Ruth's Chris, it's worth it. So this here is a fresh scent. I wasn't quite sure exactly what this would be like. But this is fresh. It's clean. It's almost spa-like, but it's not bath. Like, it's just clean. It's a fresh, clean scent. I love this. That could be a good springtime scent. You know, the maybe the first few times you can open the windows up after the winter time and just really do your spring cleaning and really just freshen up the air. That's Popeye's olive oil. That's good. I like that one. I don't think I live in a garbage can is right. It's gonna bug me now. Okay, Christmas time. Christmas time. This is new to me. I had to get one of these earthy ones in there, you know. I had to change it up. Now I have the Popeye song in my head. Oh, donkey. This is donkey. Donkey's my curse word at work, guys. So yeah, years ago I had, you know, I let a few ones drop. I've let a few ones drop in this video. So I had to pick a word I can say at work. That's my curse word, and donkey. Donkey's been my curse word, and everybody knows it too. So, Christmas time. Look at this pine cone. How cute. I'm just inhaling. This is clean. It's fresh. It's not anything like you would think it would be. It doesn't even quite smell like the herb. I mean, yes, there's thyme in here, don't get me wrong, but it's more than that. It's not tree-like. It's fresh, it's crisp, it's clean, it's green, it's herbaceous. Herbaceous is the word I'm looking for. But it's a little bit more than just putting your nose down in a spice spice jar of thyme. It's more than that. This has, I know it's got a little bit of pine in it because it's got that freshness to it. I almost wonder if it has a little bit of lime, because it's got a little bit of that astringentness to your nose and a little bit of that liminess. Lime and pine go beautiful together if you haven't tried those together before. I have one more that is not wrapped, and then the last three in here are wrapped, and then we'll go into the easy ones, which are the samples. Okay. This is Homemade Biscuits and Coffee. I know I have purchased this before, if not twice. Let's see here. Come on. You know you want to. Come on, you have to. Oh man, maybe we're not going to do this one. Come on, come on. Sounds like I'm talking to Poppy. Here we go. Hold, please. There we go. Okay. These giant coffee beans in here. Oh, shut the front door. Oh my God. Look at that. That's a huge coffee bean. This is so good. Homemade Biscuits and Coffee. This is your black cup of coffee right here. No frills. No sugar, no milk, nothing. This is your black cup of coffee with that outrageously scrumptious biscuit oil. Oh, so good. Carol, you sure have outdone yourself with some of these oils that set you apart from other vendors. As much as I'm going to miss you, I am going to savor every melt that I have here. Savor it. Okay, these are the last three I got. Okay, they come wrapped like this in tissue paper, several layers thick of tissue paper. So they are protected very, very well in your box when they come. And on top of your box, there is usually several layers of thicker paper, not just tissue paper, but thicker craft paper or brown paper bag type paper on the top of your orders. This is Homemade Wild Berry Mousse Biscuits. I'm telling you, I have to smell this because I think you get this ribbon off of here. Oh, come on. Look at that beautiful raspberry right there. Or blackberry, whatever you want to call it. So good. that beautiful oil of the biscuit oil and that creamy, delicious, luscious wild berry mousse. So good. I did not buy any Mr. Bears or any Bear Claw blends this time. I wanted to go for the biscuits. Next one here. Jelly-filled homemade biscuits. Another biscuit one. Let's see. I think I have this blend already. And if it's not going to be easy to release, there it goes. Okay. Take out one of these little cupcakes here. This smells like, this isn't wild berry mousse, but it's jelly donut. So it's all of those red jellies mixed together with that, once again, beautiful biscuit oil. I love the biscuits. Did I get blueberry biscuits this time? I don't think I did. Maybe it wasn't even offered, because unless I missed it, I might have missed right on over it, but I've had blueberry biscuits so many times. Not so many times, but I've had it a couple of times. My husband loves it. The blueberry is just so good. I don't remember what this last one is in here. Wild berry mousse zucchini. I've had this one before. It's wild berry mousse and that luscious zucchini bread. So I didn't get any blueberry this time, but I don't really remember if there was even any offered, because I know I would have purchased it. But let's see what's in the sample bag. Okay. I'll try to keep this just a little over an hour. We'll see. Okay. I'm taking all my samples out here. I have, a gift for you. A gift for you. I did know Carol said in her Facebook group that some packages she was going to put an extra bag or an extra gift in packages as a thank you, you know, to not get confused, say, hey, I didn't buy this one, or I got this one. And I guess I was one of the lucky recipients of the gift. So let's do the gift last, because there aren't many good surprises in life. So we'll keep that. Okay, here we go. Sweet cinnamon cake. Sweet cinnamon cake. No more ribbons. This one, that's a rich, lush, yummy, buttery cake with cinnamon sugar. That is yummy. That is so good. Blackberry jam butter cookies at Tiffany's. Now, blackberry jam butter cookies I do. It's, sometimes, you know, I'll be honest, sometimes regular blackberry can be a little cough syrupy to me. And I've realized that lately. You know, some of the blackberry blends I have, I'm just, you know, I'm not crazy about it after a few hours of melting. And sometimes even on cold, I'm just stretching my legs out here. Sometimes even on cold, I don't really care for it. But blackberry jam butter cookies has that little bit of cookie to it, of course. It's got a little bit of that dough, a little bit of that butter, a little bit of that sweetness to it from you know, the bakery aspect of it. Mixed with cupcakes at Tiffany's, this is blackberry jam bakery yumminess. This is a popular blend. I know that is too. Next, we have homemade spiced cranberry biscuits. I looked at this one, but I didn't put it in my cart. I think I went with the pumpkin cinnamon coffee cake over this one here. This smells like spiced cranberry. It really does. It's got a little bit of spice to it, a little bit of clove, a little bit of cinnamon, little bit of, I don't want to say allspice because that's smells like cloves to me, but just mainly clove. I inhaled a little shard of wax on my lip. It smells like a little bit of clove and a little bit of a little touch of cinnamon. Okay. Next is homemade gingerbread and eggnog biscuits. Ooh, very holiday appropriate. Love gingerbread, love eggnog. Oh, is that good? That is a good eggnog. It's a rich vanilla eggnog. I'm not getting spiked eggnog, But eggnog and zucchini, eggnog and gingerbread go so beautifully together because you have the molasses and the clove and the ginger that's in the gingerbread, and it plays so well with the creaminess of the vanilla from the eggnog. I mean, it's just an extra boost of fantasticness in my opinion. Pumpkin cinnamon bread. This one, did I buy this one? No, that's a coffee cake. This is different, as in, I'm not quite sure what I'm smelling with this. It's a little strange. I don't know how to describe that one. It's not cake because it's got a bread note to it, but it's not quite cinnamon or pumpkin to me. This is a little bit of a strange one. Hey, you can't win them all. It's okay. Pumpkin souffle. Let's see what's in pumpkin souffle. Let's see here. This just smells like light whipped up pumpkin. So whippy pumpkin and whipped cream, something like that. Lemon blueberry pound cake. I bet this one is good. This one's in the shape of a little lemon slice there. Let's see here. Lemon and blueberry go so beautifully together. You have the richness of the pound cake, and it's almost like a blueberry compote, you know, like that thick compote you would put over waffles or pancakes, which you get out at IHOP or Cracker Barrel or wherever else you want to go get your pancakes. This, with a little bit of lemon and blueberry. Put a little bit of lemon in your blueberry next time. It's good. It accents it. Pumpkins and pralines. Look at that big old guy. Pumpkins and pralines. This one. That is rich. That is nice. It's got that nice caramelization from the praline or praline. However their southern belles pronounce it. I say praline. This, I'm not a caramelized praline oil person. I used to be, but my nose is not into it anymore. But this here, it's got pumpkin with it. It's creamy. It's got a little bit of caramelization to it, but it's not burnt smelling. Like sometimes I can get caramelized pralines are a little bit burnt to me. Apple pumpkin strudel. Didn't buy any apple this time either. That's okay. This has those luscious, yummy pumpkin pie spices. The cinnamon, the sugar, a little bit of, sometimes people can put clove in there, but not much, just a little bit. This has those wonderful apple pie spices. Cinnamon graham cracker. Do they still make cinnamon graham crackers? I don't even know if they do. Or maybe even, do you remember Teddy Grahams? Do they still make Teddy Grahams? I ate the hell out of Teddy Grahams when I was a kid. The chocolate ones and the blue box. Do you remember? I mean, I was an 80s baby. And so Teddy Grahams, I didn't like the honey. My mom bought the honey ones. They were the boring. I wanted the chocolate ones, but I hate them all at one time. That's why she didn't buy them. But cinnamon graham crackers are so good. I'll have to look for them. And Teddy Grahams. Maybe they don't even make those. But this just smells like a cinnamon graham cracker. That's nice. That is nice. Teddy Grahams and Popeye. Man, lots of stuff today. Lemon summer cake. Let's see what this one's about. This reminds me of that first lemon when I talked about the lemon pound cake. But it's got a little bit... I can't even tell you the difference between the lemon pound cake and this. Other than... maybe this is a lighter cake scent, like it's just a fluffier lemon overall, whereas the lemon pound cake's a little denser. This is good. Man, I love lemon. I had lemon going in the kitchen a couple days ago. My husband just loves lemon stuff. So I'm like, I gotta get some more lemon because I'm getting low on lemon stuff. This is pumpkin caramel poke cake. That sounds delicious. Pumpkin caramel poke cake. I'm making a warm pumpkin cake in the crock pot for Thanksgiving. Oh man. This smells like everything you want it to be. You can really smell that pumpkin cake or that spice. I don't want to say spice cake, but it's pumpkin spice cake. There we go. And you poke your holes down in it and just pour that caramel over it, or you have a caramel frosting on it, or a whipped frosting with caramel drizzle on it. I mean, however you want to put that in your head, put it there, because that's what this smells like. Man, is that good. Where was this on the list? Did I must have missed it. I would have bought that. Oh, man. Vanilla lime ice cream. I'm not quite sure what this shape is supposed to be. Is that supposed to be a car? Or am I supposed to turn it up? Is that supposed to be a cat with something over its mouth? I don't know what that shape is supposed to be. Forgive me. I don't know what that's... Maybe it's an elephant. No, it can't be an elephant. I don't know what that is. I'm just having fun. Okay. That is lime. I'll have to melt this when my husband isn't home because he usually comments that lime is stinky to him. So this is that's creamy lime. Pumpkin firewood. Pumpkin firewood. This is an oil that a lot of vendors have. It's very unique. It's good. It's a good. If you're looking for an earthy pumpkin scent that you don't want a bakery pumpkin, you don't want a sweet pumpkin, you want an earthy pumpkin, because pumpkin can go either way when you blend it. Try pumpkin firewood. It's a little something that's woodsy, but it's not your cedar, it's not your pine, it's not your Palo Santo. It's good. This is a good one. That's a good oil too. Pumpkin caramel latte. Oh man. More coffee in my life. This smells like it's got a little bit of chocolate in it too. It's little, unless it's the latte oil that she used in here. It doesn't smell like the latte oils that I have in the other blends I bought today. But it's got a little bit of a chocolate vibe to me, which isn't bad. Caramel, I can handle it if there's enough chocolate in the blend. There's a couple of chocolate oils out there in the wax world that I like. But if there's enough of other stuff in it, I can handle chocolate in something. I just don't gravitate towards it. Pumpkin praline or praline flapjack. Flapjacks, that's another good one. Her strawberry flapjacks is so good too. I had that last time. This smells like the pralines and the creamy pumpkin with a warm pancake. That's what this smells like. And my last sample is pumpkin pecan waffle latte, which I bought and I didn't open up. So this one, look at that big old pumpkin in there. That's huge. This one, it smells like pumpkin pecan waffles with a little bit of coffee. Just a baby's hint of coffee. Not bad. So that leaves my gift. Let's see what Carol gifted me today. It's sugar cookie latte! Sugar cookie latte! Oh, you know, that brings tears in my eyes because I just thought to ask her, is it a single oil or is it your blend? Because if it is single, I want to try to find it because I've tried 3 times and I haven't been able to get it. And she gave it to me. So, you know, things like this touch my heart because I try to be the kindest person. I try to be the kindest person I can in my daily life. And I know we all have moments where we aren't kind and we wish we didn't say what we said and all of those things. That's just life. That's us. That's human interactions. That's just life. Life is hard sometimes. But the fact that I asked her that question and she sent me not a little sample, she sent me a whole bag of this. I am going to have to send a big thank you to her. So this smells everything I thought it would be. This smells like coffee and cookies. And this makes me so happy. So thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry that I'm blubbering here, but like I said, you don't get many good surprises, but this one, even though it might just be It might just be a simple blend. I've seen a lot of you in the group talk about this and how good it is, and now I can finally see what it's like. So, okay. That is my final haul from Candles from the Keeping Room. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really do wish you all have a beautiful Thanksgiving. I do plan on doing some videos between now and then, but I hope you have a beautiful Thanksgiving and time with your loved ones, and those of you that celebrate and those of you that don't, I hope you enjoy your day and have a beautiful weekend ahead, and I'll see you soon.